Previously on sailing Saetta. Our anchor failed, so we had to get a diver before continuing our trip. After a tricky night sail, we had an amazing sail past Cape South Vincent, and we arrived in Lagos, where we explored the caves. We also met up with other sailors for a picnic before continuing to Culatra. The day after we dropped anchor at Culatra, we went to explore the city. The main street can be quite busy because there are lots of ferries coming on and off to drop people off to go to the beach. But if you wander away from the main street, you can feel the very relaxed atmosphere of the island. There are no cars there, just people walking around. We met up with Sailing Makani and Sea Heroes for a walk to the lighthouse. We walked through the little village and continued on the beach.
It's quite late for you guys to do it, but if you had a chance to go
We decided to try to walk back to the other side of the island. The views were gorgeous, but at some point we realized the tide was coming in and our path was blocked. Since we didn't want to walk all the way back, Miguel asked some locals what the best way was. Basically was going back the whole way. It took some time and it got darker and darker, but we managed to find our way back. Really? We're going back to the lighthouse?
Yeah? Can't see a thing.
No. You should try.
After untidying all the lines that were on top of ours, we finally went back to our boats. Plenty of exercise done for today.
Last time I said this, I kinda jinxed it, so let's see if this is any better. We are going for groceries.
Whoop, whoop.
Let's hope there's no fixing the outboard involved in this one.
Fixing anything else?
Yeah.
Want me to close the valves?
The seacocks.
Hello.
Hey. We're going for groceries in Blanc, and around the high tide there are two ways to get there from Culatra. You can either take the marked channel, or you can try your luck through the much shorter path the water taxis use. We decided to give the second one a go, and it worked quite well. The trick is to be on the lookout for the dead palm tree leaves the locals have placed to use as guide buoys. Stay close to these and you should be fine.
What we loved most about Culatra was hanging out with all the amazing people that we've met. We had a floating party, we had barbecues, we went snorkeling and went out for cocktails. We had game nights and we explored the islands together with other people. It was amazing to spend all this time together. It was not only fun and games, there were also a couple of jobs on the boat that needed to be done. The water in the Anchorage can be quite dirty, so every time after running the water maker we had to clean the filter, otherwise it would get clogged.
From the inlet.
Morning all.
Gorgeous morning in Culatra, but I'm up because we want to get going soon. We want to go back to Lagos because it's closer to our final destination, which will be the Canaries, and it's time for something different. Here in Culatra is very peaceful, very quiet, but I think that's one of the problems. There's really nothing to do. So we want to get going back to Lagos. I think we can do some snorkeling there, some more cave exploring, if that's the right word. But yeah, it will be fun. But let me have a look. Let me show you how it looks around here. Oof, coffee is burning.
After lifting the anchor, we thought we were in for an easy sail, so we weren't really prepared for what was going to happen. As soon as we came to the entrance, we saw that the water was disturbed and that there were some waves.
Right to the right.
When we were very close to the entrance, we saw that the water was much more wild than we thought it was.
Oh wow.
Miguel pushed me aside and took over the wheel. This was the first time that he went full throttle on the engine. The waves were coming from everywhere, and to make things worse, there was a fisherman's boat coming into the entrance as well. We could hear things in the boat flying around, falling on the floor. At some point a big wave hit us, and because the hatch was open, the chart table was full of salt water. After we passed the entrance, the sea state calmed down, and we could settle down for our sail. Wasn't it?
Less than I thought, but uncomfortable for sure.
Ooh, there's a boy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did not expect that. Saw a lot of waves, but then when we got into it, it was like a lot of waves and very high waves. Don't really felt like the boat was ready for that. That we secured everything well enough, but I think we came through it unscratched, so that's good.
Escape.
Maybe some water damage on Miguel's phone again, but you know. Yeah, we're on our way to Lagos.
So that little circlip was not secured properly, so the hose came out, and I think we had about 100 liters of water in the boat.
Fresh water.
Fresh water, yeah. So
after all this excitement, we could settle down for our sail. Better enjoy it now. After arriving, there will be a lot of cleaning up to do.